The Sudan's Ministry of Trade and Supply has issued a decree suspending all imports from Kenya indefinitely following the latter's decision to host paramilitary Rapid Support Forces, RSF, in Nairobi last month. The decision was arrived at following a cabinet resolution that sought to punish Kenya for facilitating RSF activities and subsequently escalating tensions in the country. Further, the Sudanese government attributed the cabinet decision to protecting its national interests and security concerns. Based on Cabinet Resolution No. 129 of 2024, and in accordance with the competencies stipulated in Cabinet Resolution No. 104 of 2021, and based on the recommendation of the committee formed by the Sovereignty Council to deal with the state of Kenya for hosting the Rapid Support Militia and its allies and sponsoring their activities and meetings, and to preserve Sudan's supreme interests, affirm its sovereignty, and protect its national security. The statement read in part, the following decision was issued. Suspension of all the imports of all products coming from the state of Kenya is suspended through all ports, crossings, airports, and outlets, effective from this date until further notice. All concerned parties shall implement the decision. The Sudanese government and RSF forces have been at loggerheads for control of the state since April 2023 in a war that has claimed thousands of lives. The war plunged the country into chaos, with the Sudanese army now controlling the eastern and northern regions, while the RSF dominated the western and larger parts of the south. Hence, Kenya's decision to host the RSF group, which signed a founding charter to form a parallel government in Sudan, spelled regional consequences. Historically, Kenya has been involved as a mediator in regional conflicts, and the move raised questions about its foreign policy alignment. The Sudanese government's inaugural action came in a statement from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, which warned that the decision to host the RSF group violated its sovereignty by interfering in its internal affairs. Hosting leaders of the terrorist RSF militia and allowing them to conduct political and propaganda activities while they continue to perpetrate genocide, massacre civilians on an ethnic basis, attack IDP camps, and commit acts of rape constitutes endorsement of and complicity in these heinous crimes, the ministry stated. The African Union also condemned the move and warned that it posed a huge risk of partitioning the country. The Council does not recognize the purported parallel government or entity in the Republic of Sudan, read part of the statement. While responding to the concerns, Foreign Affairs CS Musalia Mudavadi cited that Kenya's actions were in line with its aim of aiding Sudan in finding a permanent solution to its ongoing political crisis. We note that this is not the first time groups in Sudan have sought solutions to their crisis by leveraging the good offices of neighboring countries. Indeed, in January 2024, parties and stakeholders to the Sudanese conflict met in a neighboring country to chart a way forward on inclusive dialogue and return to civilian rule, said Mudavadi. Rapid Support Forces, RSF, and Sudanese civilian groups' tabling of a roadmap and proposed leadership in Nairobi is compatible with Kenya's role in peace negotiation, which enjoins her to provide nonpartisan platforms to conflict parties to seek resolutions.